The Eastern Mediterranean region, a historic region that served as the backdrop of legendary myths, witnessed fierce battles and demonstrated boundless resilience. The Eastern Mediterranean region had a remarkable influence on medicine, public health, and science as we know them today. The first modern hospital with wards and teaching centers were created, where all patients received free healthcare. Al-Zahrawi invented many of the surgical instruments still in use today. One of the first and most influential medical encyclopedia, the Canon of Medicine, was written by Ibn Sina. The region contributed to the proper diagnosis of diseases such as smallpox and measles, discovered the contagious nature of tuberculosis, and wrote one of the oldest Arabic compendiums of medicine on pediatrics and child development, while Baghdad established the first pharmacy in the world. Scientific discoveries were also an EMR heritage, from developing modern algebra by Al-Khwarizmi to discovering the law of refraction by Ibn al-Haytham and creating the world's first university by two women in Morocco. Today, non-communicable diseases account for 75% of the burden of diseases in most countries of the Eastern Mediterranean region, with cardiovascular diseases, cancer, diabetes, and chronic respiratory diseases as the largest contributors to mortality. When it comes to the NCD-related risk factors, the region bears some of the highest rates. The Ncd epidemic is aggravated by inadequate control of the commercial determinants of NCDs. Environmentally, did you know that the region is the most water-scarce region in the world, with 60% of the population living in areas of high or very high water stress? The new realities confronting the region and the world have been amplified by ongoing wars, internal conflicts, and massive population displacements. Numbers show that out of a total of 68.5 million refugees and internally displaced population worldwide, more than 57% of them came from the region. 4 countries in the EMR alone host more than half of the world refugees. The challenges and complexities facing the region today require an expansion from primary focus on health to a broader focus on the SDGs and multi-sectoral actions. In this new global context, strengthening the science, policy, society interface and ensuring the continuity of science policy dialogue is critical for all countries at all levels. Health Systems Global will be bringing the Sixth Global Symposium on Health Systems Research for the first time to the Eastern Mediterranean region. The winning bid was put forward by the Mohammed bin Rashid School of Government, Dubai, in partnership with the United Arab Emirates and in coordination and close collaboration with the American University of Beirut through its Knowledge to Policy Center at the Faculty of Health Sciences in Lebanon.
We are delighted to host the Sixth Global Symposium in a region where advancing health systems is key on the agenda. We also need to accelerate our contributions to the Sustainable Development Goals. The close collaboration between the Mohammed bin Rashid School of Government and the American University of Beirut through its Knowledge to Policy Center in Lebanon culminated in this much anticipated event.
In preparation for the Health System Research Symposium 2020, we take the opportunity today to initiate global and regional consultations to help shape the 2020 program. We invite you to contribute your thoughts, ideas, and suggestions as we prepare for yet another successful global symposium. HSR 2020 will provide a platform for strategic partnerships, build bridges across intellectually diverse regions, and unleash the collective capacity to strengthen health systems and development.
We look forward to welcoming thought leaders, policymakers, researchers, students, practitioners, all stakeholders from around the world in Dubai to discuss and exchange ideas about advancing health systems in our global dynamic city. أهلا بكم في دبي.
As we leave Liverpool more energized, we look forward to continue the journey with all of you and to welcome you for the first time in our Eastern Mediterranean region. In an era of post-truth politics and alternative facts, we stand by those who champion evidence, science and reason, and we trust you will do the same. أهلا وسهلا فيكم بالشرق الأوسط.
أهلا وسهلا بكم في الشرق الأوسط.